Hey everyone! Another day, another Final Fantasy Tactics video. Fort Ziegden. Ziegden Fortress. This fight, difficult. Not gonna lie, it's actually really difficult. You have a team, you have two split teams, and then it's like your teams are split. You only have 4 people to work with. You're up against a big army, and you gotta deal with frickin' Argath. And he's a pain in the butt. But I'm really glad you get to kill him. But it's all knights and wizards on the other side, so they're either really like tough in terms of hit points, or really difficult in terms of they can lay down the hurt right on top of you. Now, it's Zalbag giving this order here. Obviously, it's Argath pulling the trigger, and he doesn't care. But I've always thought it was weird that it was Zalbag giving the order here. I think maybe it should have been Daisadarg, because Zalbag, like, he is definitely, I mean, I know Daisadarg's down and out, but like, Zalbag just gives the order to basically kill an innocent girl that he probably cares about. In front of Ramza. Like, he doesn't even notice Ramza's here. It just doesn't seem like in character for Zalbag at all, compared to what he does in the rest of the game. Daisadarg, totally. Daisadarg would sell his family down the river. Yeah, Zalbag, Daisadarg, how could you? I think you're given the 4-unit thing because you only had to defeat Argath. Unfortunately, he himself is kind of difficult to deal with at this point because he has a crossbow. He's a squire with a crossbow. Luckily, like, crossbows are weak. But unfortunately, that means he doesn't need to be near us to hurt us. Also, Delete is kind of an idiot. He is out for blood against Argath, so he's just gonna run in. I think he actually has his AI in this fight, sort of like the AI in his, See, they just hurt so bad, the mages, because they use Blizzard. Okay, so there are a couple things I need to talk about here. Delita's AI, I think, is in like a berserker mode to go after Argath, sort of like he was going after the archer with Algus back in Dorter. So he just is he's always going to go for Argath. Argath, oh, he's a knight now with Arts of War, but he's got, oh, I guess he has equipped crossbow, so this all makes sense. But yeah, he's got, that's a setup, so he's actually kind of difficult to deal with. I always thought he stayed a squire for some reason. The other thing is we have Titra is Commoner. She used to be Delita's sis as her class. But I also want to point out that because it's snowing out, blizzard magic, cold magic, deals extra damage. So part of the reason I have Blizzara, oh, they're not using it, okay, is we can actually deal, we'll deal a little extra damage because it's snowing out. It's also why I learned the Snowstorm Geomancy. It's really, really rare to actually get to use Snowstorm. Because I think there isn't a random battle where you get snow. if you can believe it or not. It's it's only in this fight. God, what fights are in it? It's in this fight. And then in a place called... it's this fight. And I think in the Coal City are the only places where you actually have snow that you... Frick. Oh, good. Are the only places that have snow, really. The Goland... I think it's like... I forget what they call it in this game. But yeah, there's like 2 fights that have snow there, and I think that's it. I don't think there's snow anywhere else in the game except those. Horse shit. I mean, I think we've got victory pretty much sewn up here, but I'm still gonna cry horse shit on that. Now let's just kill... We'll kill another knight while we're at it. So actually, this fight wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be on camera, as these things usually go, unless he evades that magic, which I don't think his shield had that. But, okay. I mean, we're 7 minutes into a recording session. I at least want these to be 10 minutes each. So I guess we're going to watch these cinemas and go through with, like, maybe even the first fight of Act 2. I wasn't planning on including the cinemas, and I was thinking this would maybe take me at least 2 attempts to do. I guess not. Yeah, so I think we talked about the AI. I'll edit this out. Okay, yeah. So I've forgotten that cinematic. That's when the "We must away" line happens. Delita, we must away. Kaboom! So, I forgot to actually put that cinema in there instead of having it be all the sprites. So, beginning of Act 2, we've seen Delita. He's... You know... He took the princess. This is where, like, the really hardcore political intrigue starts in this game. That's actually really good. I'm sort of not paying attention to the story and speeding through it. Mostly because I would like people to actually go out and buy this 20-year-old game and play through it and really get into the story themselves. But the story is essentially the War of the Roses made into a video game. And it actually makes the War of the Roses kind of interesting instead of the, like, mess of kings it really is. So, Lad, Alicia, and Lavian... I'm adding them to my party. You need the 2 knights to do a side quest later in the game. I don't think you need Lad for anything, but I'm taking him in anyways. I might make him like a super squire later on. Sort of a Ramza Jr. in my party. But they're handy to pull in at this point anyways because you get their stuff. I don't think they actually have anything learned really. Oh, rend weapon, I guess. But yeah, if we look, Ramza's got his new sprite, and I didn't give him a helmet after he had it broken in the fight against Mila-Tool. Whoopsie! We get Gafgarian and Agrius as guests, and then we got, Lavian, Alicia, and Lad as teammates. So, first things first, abilities under Ramza. There's a lot of JP floating around. We get Steel, which raises an ally's bravery. Every 5 points in battle, you raise a character. Excuse me. You raise a character's. Excuse me. You raise a character's bravery or faith. It's a permanent point to either of those stats. A character's bravery caps out permanently at 97. If their and then the same goes for a character losing bravery. If you lose 5 points, you lose a point permanently after the battle. So what this means is, if you give a character 97 bravery, they have 97 bravery. But if their bravery permanently drops below 10, I think it is, they will chicken out from all of the fighting and actually leave your party. They'll basically become cowards and split. If you have a character that gets their faith to like 90, they will find God and leave the party. I'm not joking about that either. If your character has low faith, like a faith of 3 is as low as it can go, they'll just stay. They'll just be party members. They'll be, heathen atheists, essentially. And yeah, so it's a really interesting and kind of funny thing that happens with that. So yeah, Gafgarian's a Fell Knight. He has the what is it? Fell Sword, which has Shadowblade and Duskblade. And then Agrius is a Holy Knight with Holy Sword, which has those 5, which is what Regraph had. Now for these couple fights, I'm actually going to keep them in their I'm actually going to keep them in their current equipment, but I am going to strip these 3 characters for the time being. I'll probably consider actually utilizing them later on, but for now we're actually going to just take it all. And of course, this last new thing is Ramza can now equip shields and armor. Because he's a squire. He's a squire. But he's a special type of squire. He can't equip axes, but he can equip robes, shields, helms, and armor now. Which is it's a pretty sweet benefit for the character, even though he's in crappy old armor and junk. I will take the stuff off of Agrius and Gafgarian soon, though. I actually want them pretty strong, so we're gonna leave it on them for now. They're both mithril swords. Yeah, I think I'll just leave them with that. And we're gonna save. I think this will actually round out the video. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for the first fight in Chapter 2. I wonder where it could be.